You're right there, YouTube. It is Crackoon again, bringing you another gameplay commentary man. We're again bringing more Modern Warfare 3. Like I do, kill confirmed on Village, getting the map diversity out there. I believe I'm using the Scar, L, Silenced, Sleight of Hand Pro, Quick Draw Pro, Stalker Pro, Frag Grenade, Flash Grenade, and a SMAW or an SMAW. I don't know what you want to call it. The launcher. The single yarn launcher, I find it pretty good to use this single launcher most of the time. I've unlocked the Stinger now and everything like that, and I have that on a few classes if I really need to take down air support, but the single launcher is a very good weapon, and you got to take it for what it is when it comes down to it, because explosives aren't really all that in Modern Warfare 3. But the fact being, if you get a direct hit, or close enough to a direct hit, with this launcher, then it does work out in your favour. It's kind of like the early on RPG, and almost any Call of Duty has it. Like within Modern Warfare, no, not Modern Warfare. Well, yeah, Modern Warfare 2 is the AT4. Then in Black Ops, you had the Law. Or was it the Law? Yeah, I don't know. Something like that. It's something similar to this, but essentially it locks onto aircraft as well, so you're good to take down a UAV if one pops up. So I definitely recommend thinking about using this as a secondary early on in the game rather than a pistol. Or maybe a machine pistol. It depends what you want to use your machine pistol for. Because if you're rushing, machine pistol is more advantageous because you may have to get the quick swap on somebody, or a pistol that is, get the quick swap on somebody and just generally take them down. So I don't know, you got to take it for what it is when it comes down to it like that, man. Definitely worth giving it a try out and everything like that. And as I said, it is good for picking up the extra kill if it's needed. So pretty much that's all I got to say about that. As I said, I'm getting the map diversity out there. This is Village. Obviously, you all kind of still trying to learn the name of the maps and everything like that and get used to shit like that. But the best way I think to me personally anyway, the best way I found to actually learn the maps to begin with is to just watch visual evidence of all the maps and everything like that. So it's fortunate that I can actually kind of get decent enough gameplays, and it's not just like a stream or something like that, like where like I know, like, well, I'm not gonna name them or whatever like that. The Big M, they've been doing streams and all that kind of shit, and then there's been loads of other people doing streams and all that kind of shit, getting it through the Twitter feed and that. But I don't know, it's like when it comes down to it, watching a stream like that to try and learn something from the game isn't really what you need, in my opinion, because the more concentrating on like doing the commentary instead of that, and sometimes that does help your game get better, but most of the time I personally prefer to watch multiple different gameplays on different maps to learn the flow of them and shit, and that's just the way I do it and everything like that. But as you can see here as well, I'm working up on my assault kill streak, so I believe what I've got on there, I'm not 100% sure, in fact. I don't know, it's either 7, 9, 18 being the attack helicopter, the right, so there's the attack helicopter at 7. I've got the Reaper at 9, and then I've got the Osprey gunner at 18, or 18 or 19. I'm not, one of the two or something like that. But I don't know, I just wanted to try out this assault care package. I ain't tried the this is actually my first time trying the Osprey gunner on the assault side of things anyway, instead of the support. But I don't really think they should have the Osprey gunner in the support class, because I don't know, I understand how like it comes in and it will drop care packages and shit like that, so you got to take it for what it is. As you see there, I died as well, so I've got to go get my shit on again, as you do and shit. But this time I'm like, right, fuck it, and I go Rambo style. I'm pretty sure I do anyway. But anyway, what was I saying now? I understand how like the support Osprey gunner, well, it's not called an Osprey gunner, it's called a support drop, a support airdrop or something like that. I got knife there. What the fuck? Commando or some whatever. It's called a support airdrop, but I don't think it should be in the game. I understand how it comes in and drops only support kill streaks and that, but when it comes down to it, I don't know. It's just a kind of interesting fact, really, because I understand how it's like, essentially, this is the emergency airdrop. They've brought it back, they've revamped it, they've added like this extra feature onto it. But like when it comes down to it like that, I like the concept of it, but it should still be what it was in like Modern Warfare 2, that is, where it was just still an assault like streak and essentially you can get your assault streak and then bang, you get a random selection of care packages. Fair enough, the kills have moved up dramatically on it, but when you're running it with support, it doesn't really make a difference anyway, because you're just going to get them kills anyway within a game. Well, if the game's long enough and that, yeah, you will get it, but sometimes you may not on like a variable. But you got to take it for when it comes down to it like that. You're always going to get your emergency airdrop. Whereas in the concept of it was, if you can actually work up to get that kill streak, then you know what I'm saying like that. If you work up to get that kill streak, then you're going to get the random dip of actually getting the care packages. So I don't know. For me, I don't know. It's interesting. I know they're not going to remove it from the game and everything like that, but somewhere down the line, I can see it being pretty fucking annoying, because the whole concept of it is being random. And essentially, like, I don't know, if you get like 3 people on the opposite team that get it, or like 2 people at least, man, that's still like 5 odd care packages, and it's going to be like an offensive attack. Because I know, yeah, the support thingy doesn't really shoot people as much as the actual manual one, where you go in vision and like get in the helicopter or whatever you want to call it like that. I know it doesn't really do as much work, you could say, as the standard Osprey gunner does, but the fact is it still does that amount of work, and I don't know, it still does actually kill people when it comes down to it. I mean, I've used it a few times every now and again, and I think like the most amount of kills that I've got off it was about 5, maybe something like that, and it was a proper clusterfuck. So I don't know whether or not they were all trying to go for my care packages and everything like that, but I don't know. Seriously, man, it's interesting when it comes down to it like that. I don't want to really complain about it, because I know it's good in the long term and everything like that. But the same goes with the stealth bomber and stuff. Some of the support kill streaks are a little bit fucked up when it comes down to it. But I don't know. That's just what I've been finding out and seeing recently at the moment. Just when you come up against people of like, well, when you come up against teams and they're just all running support and stuff like that, you just get a barrage of like support stuff, and then you get like a barrage of stealth bombers, and you're like, well, what the fuck? I mean, they're paying the penalty for not running like the assault care package, so they don't have to earn the kill streak, but then we have to pay the penalty because they get a barrage of like stealth bombers and shit. Like, I don't know, you gotta take it for what it is when it comes down to it like that, man. I don't know, but pretty much, yeah, the gameplay is kind of wrapping up towards the end now. I actually do get the Osprey. I'm 1 kill off the Osprey gunner now. I'd get it there. It's a 17 streak. I'm not sure. No, I don't know if I am running hardline. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing with it, so I'm just standing out here in the open and I call it in there. And then I was like, oh shit, I've just called it in and now I'm flying this helicopter. So I'm kind of trying to stay alive. But essentially, as you can see, it's just like, well, it's just like a chopper gunner, really, isn't it? You could just, it kind of feels a bit slower paced than the chopper gunner, though, if you understand what I'm saying like that. Like, the kills, I mean, like here I'm trying to shoot down this, I don't know what it is. I'm trying to shoot. I think it's like a Sam turret that's shooting at me, and I didn't really know if it was like somebody that got killed or anything like that. There was a kill in the kill feed, so I couldn't really tell. And then it just gets fucking completely shot down, so it doesn't even shoot anything. So that's kind of like where this kind of concept has come from, about how in support and shit like that, it's easy to get, but when in assault, it just gets shut down immediately, because you have got that advantage of being a manually shot kind of chopper gunner, if you want to say like that. It's like a chopper gunner in the sense, so people are going to shoot it down more, if you know what I'm saying like that. It's kind of thinking maybe they should have just done it in 2 separate things. They should have added a chopper gunner in, and then bang, you should have added your emergency airdrop in, because when it comes down to it like that, it's kind of proving something with that, you know, when it gets shot down. I don't know. You take it for what it is anyway. We're at 35-5. There's a pretty long gameplay, everything like that. But that's the end of the gameplay / commentary. Peace.